Welcome everyone to Costa Rica. I encountered the stunning rugged beauty of this country with my day stop from my Panama cruise. Costa Rica is filled with incredible natural beauty, with regions that boast volcanoes, rainforests, cloud forests, waterfalls, and rivers. Wildlife can be found in the air, on the land, and in the sea, and it will captivate you. An amazing 1/4 of this country is covered in a protected jungle. Costa Rica is definitely for the adventure seeker. Windsurfing, diving, fishing, horseback riding, zip lining, water rafting, climbing, and tubing are just some of the outdoor activities you can always enjoy here. Bordering both the Pacific and the Caribbean Oceans, Costa Rica can be crossed by car in 3 hours. Of course, short domestic flights are also available. But there's over 1,200 kilometers of coastline, mostly on the Pacific side, and you can sink your toes into this beautiful white sand or black sand beaches, while the warm water caresses you and the sun envelops you. There's a wide range of accommodations, from small boutique hotels to larger all-inclusive resorts and everything in between. Each of the regions of Costa Rica have their special characteristics, and I can absolutely help find the perfect place for you to call home on your visit here. I had the chance to experience the rainforest aerial tram when we docked in Punta Arenas. It brought me up into the lush vegetation of the cloud forest, where I encountered the local fauna and flora of the region. You can see us kind of handed up. Along the way, just really take the time to look and to watch, because everything is kind of hiding in with the bushes. Beautiful. And as you kind of go along, you'll also encounter the wildlife along the way, and again, looking up and down to really kind of find everything hiding in along the way. The Alingo, this cute little guy, although he's common, is a rare sight, and we were very fortunate to have seen him. At first look, we thought there was only one, but there was two. Absolutely cute. With this one, I'm kind of wondering who's climbing this and thinking to myself that I probably don't want to mess with them. Throughout the journey in the cloud forest, you can really get a sense of just how lush this forest really is. And I was also able to enjoy the beautiful sounds of the native songbirds. Coming back down again, the vegetation opened up just a bit to reveal to us the valley that was below. My next visit was the jungle crocodile safari on the Tucoles River. And I remember getting into our boat. They gave us a laminated sheet of paper showing all the wildlife that we could encounter on our journey on the river. We were not disappointed, and we actually crossed off over 80% of them. If you recall the welcome sign when it said no swimming, here's why. The river is famous for its crocs, its bird life, and incredible flowers. You might even find the sweetest bananas that you'll ever get to enjoy. They encouraged us on the boat trip to look up to see what we could find, and they encouraged us to look down. We probably took 12 pictures of these little cute guys. They just made me giggle the whole time that we were there. And you can really get a sense of just how rich the bird life really is here. They also encouraged us to look through, to really kind of peer through the canopy and to try and encounter the wildlife by looking very carefully and letting our eyes kind of focus on them. If you look at this one here, you'll actually notice that he is in flight. He's not sitting perched on that branch that was sticking out. It really caught me as a striking picture. Along the river, lizards abound, and they really kind of enjoy the sun and the water. This last little guy here, he could move. And we actually debated if he was the Jesus lizard or not, so named for walking on the water. But he really did scoot around very, very, very quickly. You really do need to enjoy the incredible beauty of the Tricolis River. It's really quite breathtaking. You can see just how much the water can rise here, though, and gives you an idea of the canopy that we were kind of peering through a little bit as well. So enjoy the river, but definitely stay in the boat. I hope you enjoyed your visit to Costa Rica. Is it calling to your adventuresome self? And if it is, let's work together so that you too can have an amazing vacation to this country that just calls for adventure seekers.